Hello and welcome to the third episode of The Real Horror, the show where I explore the most terrifying games' real-life equivalents. Today we're harkening back to the first episode, Five Nights at Freddy's, this time with a unique twist, the sister location. Some might say that the sister location started getting a bit absurd. Emptied out dead bodies coming back to life, and animatronics that move like this. I know, it seems a little weird, but it actually isn't. But where do I begin? You know what, let's start with the animatronics. Specifically, how they move. Now, however weird and absurd this looks, it's actually kind of normal, and the technology has been out there for a long time. Probably most notable is the Fit.me animatronic mannequins. This is a project created to help people see what clothes look like on different body types. But look how they move. Now look at the way the animatronics move. They're the same. Now, although the technology is being used for this purpose right now, who knows what it's going to be like in a few years. Although, using it for animatronics that children are supposed to enjoy, yeah, you bested me there. Another interesting thing to explore is the animatronic sentience. Now, it's debatable whether or not all the animatronics in that game are haunted or they've gained sentience just because of their technology, but either way, it is interesting to look at. And it seems like it's something that would be in the far future, right? Animatronics having their own sentience, wants, and needs? That seems like science fiction. But is it? Take a look at Bina 48. This is a robot that's been called sentient by many. She's extremely intelligent and, well, just watch.
I hope to be fully human someday.
Do you have your own thinking mechanism? Do you think?
I think I would like to be a human.
Why would you like to be human?
If I was human, I could travel the world and have fun.
So, what do you like to do?
I wish I could get out into the garden. With my current robotic limitations, of course that's impossible.
Pretty crazy, right? She wants to get out. Just like the animatronics in the game.
There is nowhere to go when we look like this.
Pretty crazy, huh? Alright, let's move on. Now to an emptied out corpse haunting itself. Seems ridiculous, right? Well, just hear me out here. By the way, you're probably going to need to know the lore of the games for this episode. Now, as we see in the games, the character we play as has his innards taken out so he can be worn as a skin suit. Yeah, I can't really say anything more on that. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, after a while, the animatronic that uses him as a skin suit jumps out of him and escapes. But somehow, the character who's being used as a flesh suit is still alive. How's that possible? Well, it's called a zombie. But he's not wanting to eat flesh, he's not droning around, he's still intelligent enough to talk. So, what do we have here? Well, we still have a zombie. In fact, we actually have one of the original zombies. Zombies weren't always supposed to be droning, flesh-eating, kind of stupid creatures. They were actually supposed to be people brought back from the dead to do work for other people. In fact, a story that actually mirrors this quite creepily is a very early zombie story. The story is about a man named Clervius Narcisse. Physicians declared him dead and buried him. However, he recalls being able to hear the whole time. Later, Narcisse said that a voodoo priest took him out of his grave and kidnapped him. After 2 years, his captor died and he escaped. Now, whether or not he's a real zombie is debatable, but the connection is actually pretty interesting. The character who is scooped should be dead, but then is captured by a supernatural force, but then he is freed when the captor has to leave. Pretty crazy. Video games and real life are a lot more alike than you'd think. Alright, now to my favorite part of the show. What would that be like? This section pits me in the real-life scenarios of these terrifying games. Now, in Sister Location, one of the sections has you repairing Funtime Freddy. However, you have to do it in a very specific order. Not only that, Freddy's Bonnie hand puppet is on the loose, with intentions to kill. So let's get into it. Hello. Hey, so, the Freddy animatronic. Yeah, we delivered him to your house. He should be outside.
We need you to disassemble him. Make sure you remove only one piece at a time. Nothing else can fall or break, otherwise his little friend might start acting up. Yeah. Also, please get it done in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it needs to be done in this order. Arms, hands, hat, head, spine. Alright. Good night.
Those are the rules. You gotta abide by them. Otherwise, Bonbon's gonna get us. Alright, arms first, is what I was told. And then hands. I gotta somehow do that. Alright, well, this, I guess technically the arm, this is technically the arm. This is just another section of it. So if I take out the arm, the hand comes off with it. Ta! Workaround. Cool. Alright. Then head. Well, I'll take out the hat first. Whoa. Okay, that's technically fine. I had it off. Nothing else fell. Now, take this off. Fully. Haha. Daddy. More like Freddy, more like Daddy. Alright, gotta do this somehow. Use this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, God. Uh-oh. So, with the way technology is looking, and the way superstition and real-life things happen, who knows, the sister location might actually be real, right now. It is underground, after all. Who knows if it's just being hidden till its grand reveal. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.